So I want to start this video by saying that most people have some familiarity with personal credit cards, but not business credit cards. And I was one of those people. And the goal of this video is to show this entire process from setting up a business account, applying for a business credit card, and all of this confusing process around linking accounts through Chase. And look, I realize this video is not for everybody, but this process is confusing as hell. And there's a lot of misconceptions about business credit cards. And I want to help with some of that. So if you're a 1099 employee, if you have a side hustle, if you are an entrepreneur, if you're a real estate agent or something along those lines, then a business credit card may be ideal for you. So right now I pay for my video editing service with my Capital One Venture X, which earns 2 miles per dollar spent, but I want to move this over to a business credit card. And I checked my statement and I've been watching this for the last few months, and this shows up as internet in the classification of how this purchase is transacted. So I want to try to move this over to the Chase Inc. Business Cash and see if it'll classify the same where I can earn 5x, which this is a category that earns 5x with this card. Not sure if anybody has done this. If you have, feel free to leave comments down below. And I only have a few hundred subscribers right now, and you may ask, why are you outsourcing the editing of your videos? But if you watch the first 5 or 6 of my videos, you'll see why. Plus, I have a full-time job. I have 2 kids at home. I'm busy as hell, and I don't have time to do all the editing. So mad props to anyone that's editing your own videos. I have a great amount of respect for you. Spencer Johnson, shout out to you. He's answered a ton of my questions through Instagram over the last few months. His channel has grown like crazy. If you're unfamiliar with him, please check him out. I'll leave the description to his channel down below, and I'm using his referral link for this card. So another reason for doing so is I want to replenish my Chase points. I just used about 115,000 points to book a redemption stay at a Hyatt property coming up. You can check out that video on that redemption. I'll link that above, and I'll also link that down below in the comments. So to quickly highlight the Ink Cash, this card comes with a $900 bonus cashback welcome offer as advertised after spending $6,000 in purchases within the first 3 months, and there's no annual fee for this card, so match made in heaven. To me, the $900 cashback is more valuable than that. Having the Sapphire Preferred, these points are transferable out to Chase's transfer partners. As an example, that Hyatt property that I booked in the Bahamas, each night at that property would have cost me over $500 out of pocket. So for 90,000 points, I would have covered 3 nights at that property, so more than $1,500 in value right there. For the earning categories, it's advertised as 5% cash back, but to me, this is also 5x per $100 spent on up to $25,000 in spending at office supply stores, internet, cable, and phone services. There's a few 2x categories, restaurants and gas stations. I have an electric vehicle, so I have no need for the gas stations, and I have a better earning card at restaurants. So I'll primarily use this for the office supply, internet, cable, and phone services, and then is more of a catch-all while I'm trying to hit the minimum spend requirement. Also, the 5x on Lyft rides, I'll shift over from using the Sapphire Preferred to this card, so just reallocating where I spend on my Lyft rides with the Chase card. So I'm now here on the application page. I'm going to be entering my personal information and my social security number. So I'm going to enter that information and we'll see what happens from there. Okay, so I've already entered my personal information. This is the next tab down where I can put more of my business related information, and you can either choose your employer identification number, or for this case, I'm going to be applying with my social security number. So I wanted you to see that on the application process. I'm going to continue to fill out this information and we'll see where the results take me. Okay, so I've entered all of my information above, some questions that I had to get answered on business type and category, but we're all set there. So I'm going to submit the application and we'll see what the results are. And it says in review, so no answer on the spot. I will certainly update this video and let everybody know what the results are, but it looks like there is a bit of a review before I am approved or denied for this card. So it's been a week since I applied for the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card. I did receive an email later the day that I applied when my account was in review that said I was approved for the card, but I was waiting for the card to come in the mail or to receive an email with more information that I could provide you. So I'm going to go through the email I received from Chase, which shows my credit limit and a few other things. And then I'll show you how to set up a business account with Chase, which is required for these business cards. So I actually have the card in front of me now. This thing is pretty flimsy, little plastic, but hey, 90,000 ultimate rewards points is 90,000 points. So I'm going to set up a business account. I'm going to show you how to do that online, and then we'll show you how to link everything with Chase online. Okay, so first showing a screenshot of the email that I received from Chase letting me know that I was approved for this business card. Considering that I only have 220 or so followers right now, and I'm not generating revenue yet, this is great for me. And this is, at least an entry point into the business credit card world. So first, when I click that see details link, it takes me to the Chase business credit card accounts where you can see the card, a reminder of what you signed up for, the earning categories, etc. Okay, so some of the details. I'm going to walk you through how to set up a business account. So I mentioned from the top where it says personal, business, commercial. If you select personal, if you have a Chase account already and you go to sign in, you need to select sign up now. Once you do that, so it's going to prompt you to this screen here. And this is where I need to select business, enter the card number, and then my social, can create a username or I'll link the two. I'm going to enter this information and then I'll wrap it all together for you. Okay, so I had to verify my account with the 8-digit code from Chase. I had to agree to the terms and conditions. And then that took me here to my account page, very similar to the Chase personal credit card account page. And I'm going to show you how we can walk through and link these accounts. So from the main menu, I'm going to select profile and settings. Then I'm going to select account settings and manage linked accounts. And what this will do is give you the ability to show my accounts. All this is going to do is then prompt you to verify your identity. You can get the text with that another 8-digit code from Chase, and then it will walk you through the steps to link the accounts. I'll show you what I can show you here without showing my personal information. Okay, so big shout out to Anthony Venture. I actually watched one of his videos, and I did all of this in the app, the Chase app, versus through a web browser on my laptop. It was a lot easier to link accounts that way. I still have not been able to log into my Chase personal account and see all these accounts. The way I linked it through my business account, it did associate through my identity my other Chase cards, which are on the screen here. I'm not going to scroll down, but there's 5 total Chase cards. So now I just need to figure out how to do this on the personal side of things so that I could leverage these points once I hit the minimum spend requirement, the 90,000 points, to be able to transfer those out to Chase's transfer partner since I have the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Again, if you got any value out of this content, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel so we can get this in front of more people. Comment down below with any questions that you have. I realize these videos may not be for everybody, but thank you for sticking around, and until next time.